What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm here with another video. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the Super Bowl. The last game of the season, it was an epic Super Bowl. The 49ers fell short, but, the Chiefs, a lot of credit goes to them. And Patrick Mahomes, he's the real deal, and that's why he's a champion today. But for both sides, I feel like the 49ers defense played well, the Chiefs defense played well. Both offenses played well. Patrick Mahomes, I know he struggled in the first 3 quarters of the game, but he made plays when it counted the most, and I have a lot of respect for Patrick Mahomes, and I know he's going to be the next big thing in the future. And I know a lot of us that are not Chiefs fans, but like Patrick Mahomes, we like him now, but I'm telling you guys, man, in the future, a lot of us is not going to like this man, and we're not going to like the Chiefs because this team has a chance to win multiple championships in the future, the Chiefs, again, this Super Bowl, I wouldn't blame, a lot of people blame Jimmy Garoppolo or Kyle Shanahan, but I just look at it like this is a game of football, and teams are going to, both teams played hard, and it was very, very competitive, and, Jimmy Garoppolo, I feel like he played great. A lot of people were scrutinizing him and, talking about how he's an average quarterback, and etc., but, there's so much quarterbacks that's better than him, but he made it to the Super Bowl, man, and that's something you got to appreciate. I'm not going to defend him and say he's the best quarterback in the league, but he's a good quarterback, and he played good in the Super Bowl. A lot of people, is saying how bad of a quarterback he is, but I think he played good in the Super Bowl. He played, I know he threw the pick. That was bad. That was a bad read on his part, but, he had the lead on the Chiefs throughout the whole game, and, he made plays when it counts. He hit Debo Samuels when it counted, and, Debo Samuels and Emmanuel Sanders. I get them two mixed up. Sorry. But, he was hitting them on strikes. A lot of play action. He was making plays happen for them. So, the 49ers, a lot of credit goes to them. But the most credit I want to give to, and if the 49ers did win the Super Bowl, Nick Bosa would have won that MVP trophy because of the dominance he showed on the field. He had a strip sack on Patrick Mahomes. He was in his face all game. It was just an unbelievable game, and it just cannot be unlooked. When I was watching the game, every time the Chiefs was on offense, I was looking at Nick Bosa, like just seeing him being a pass rusher and seeing how quick he gets to Patrick Mahomes. And, I'm watching, I'm just like, yo, you guys kind of seeing what this guy Nick Bosa is doing right now? Like every snap I was seeing him, and he was getting, through that offensive line. And it was just kind of crazy to see because I'd never seen a pass rusher get to a quarterback like I seen with him. I know Michael Strahan. I guess I could say that about, when he played, New England back in 2008. That was another guy I seen. I was like, whoa. But, Nick Bosa, he's the real deal. Being the number 2 overall pick, coming into the San Fran team with this elite defense, upped his play. And from the results, he's Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. He won that award, which he should have. And, looking at him, in the progression, he's just only going to get better. This is his rookie year, and he's, come this far. He had a great game in the Super Bowl. He finished with a sack, a batted pass, a forced fumble, and 5 tackles. And, in the Super Bowl, I think he would have won MVP if they won. And, overall, he just had a good season. He had 13 sacks and 30 quarterback hits throughout this whole season. So, kudos to Nick Bosa, man. I think if the 49ers won, we'll be talking about him being the MVP. He had a dominant game. He was unblockable. And, the 49ers, they did everything they can defensively to hold this team down. But, again, Patrick Mahomes, how clutch he is and how great he is, and that explosive offense, you can only maintain them for so long. And, the 49ers, I think you guys should just keep your heads up because, this is something to look forward to. You guys are young. You guys just have to deal with a couple of contracts, re-sign a couple of players, and you guys can just keep rolling and, have another good season next year and make the playoffs. I don't know about Super Bowl, but, this team you guys are still young. There's still a lot left for you guys. You just got to re-sign a couple guys. There's a little bit of contracts you guys have to negotiate. But other than that, you guys have a good, offense, a good defense, and you guys are going to learn off of this, So it was a great Super Bowl. I wasn't disappointed. It was close. We didn't see a blowout, but Nick Bosa, man, I just think, a lot of people would be talking about him if the 49ers won, and it cannot be underlooked, and I know a lot of people don't like Nick Bosa because he's a Trump supporter. Again, me personally, I don't look into athletes and celebrities' personal political views or, religious beliefs. I don't look into an athlete's personal business. Like, that's just their business. I don't look into personal lives. But as an athlete, I'm a Nick Bosa fan after watching what I've seen in the Super Bowl. Great player. And he has so much more potential. And, it was just a really good Super Bowl. So I just wanted to kind of make this video for you guys to kind of just give my thoughts on it, because I know a lot of people have their opinions. But it was just a great competitive game by both teams. I wouldn't put the blame on Jimmy Garoppolo or anybody. I just think it was a hard-fought game, and it always comes down to the last final minutes in the fourth quarter. That's what it always comes down to. So, Patrick Mahomes, he made more plays to win the game, and, that's why they're victorious. So, as of right now, I know they're celebrating. They have the parade right now. Patrick Mahomes, he's yelling at the crowd. He's drinking beer right now. He's having a good time. So, that's pretty much a wrap for this season. But it's going to be interesting to see what we're going to see next season. And, a lot of trades and stuff is going to happen. So if you like videos that's about football content related, this is the channel for you guys. It's the off season, but I'm going to give you guys a lot more content. And it's going to be exciting off season. If you guys are really football fans, you guys should check out the XFL. That season is going to start up right now. Vince McMahon, he's doing a really good job. And that league is going to start, I believe, this weekend. So it's going to be a whole football season. So hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out.